Delegate system denied lawmakers 2023 return ticket. Gbajabiamila laments. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, has expressed displeasure over the indirect mode of primary election adopted by political parties in choosing their candidate for 2023 elections. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe. If you have been there, thank you for your support. With this, it shows that you cannot eat your cake and have it. When they were bringing out laws on these electoral things, they were digging the hole, but they never knew that they would fall into it. The Speaker, in his welcome remarks at the resumption of plenary on Tuesday, said delegate system of primary election deprived many of his colleagues from securing their return ticket to the parliament. It is not only the primaries they adopted. Some of the people, they had not added any value to his people. So why do you expect them to be voted back or to be elected for election? Good for them. It is when you do good that people will remember you. Some of the politicians, once they get to Abuja, they forget their constituencies. And now they want another return ticket. Who will give it to them? Gbajabiamila faulted the delegate system of election, saying it was a wrong mode. The House had in April proceeded on Salah and Easter holidays. It was to resume early in May, but later postponed the resumption to enable members to partake in their party primaries to pick candidates for the 2023 elections. Gbajabiamila, who in his speech shortly before the House adjourned in honor of the deceased member from Akwa Ibom, said that many lawmakers were not given a fair shot in the primaries. How did you know? Were you in every part of this country to know they were not given a fair shot? The people now, awareness is so much among even the citizens that they know those that have added value to their community, those that have added value to their lives, those that have done something for the people to benefit from. It's not more, this is not the era of people going to the National Assembly to go and sit down and be sleeping, collecting allowance and pocketing it. People are wise now. So don't think it is on the delegate primary that was adopted. No. People are wiser now. He also urged the affected lawmakers to put the issue behind them and focus on their mandate that is running till next year. Yes, the few times they have, let them do something. Maybe that one will change the mind of their people in their constituencies. He said the past 2 months have been dominated by political pursuit across the country as political parties carry out various activities to nominate their candidates for the forthcoming general elections. All of us members of the House of Representatives have not been exempt from this process. Unfortunately, as is always the case in electoral contests, some of us who sought the nomination of our parties to return to legislature have not gotten it. Others who sought nomination to contest other positions have also fallen short in their quest. Honorable colleagues, it is rather unfortunate that the process went the way it went. Yes, it always go the way it should go. People are, like I said earlier, are very wise now. So you cannot bamboozle anybody with a bag of rice or bag of salt and think you will come back after 4 years. I'm able to say here that the legislature have once again suffered losses. The loss really is not for the members who lost. It is a loss to democracy, to the institutions, and to the country. Yes, in as much as we want democracy, those elected or those saddled with the responsibility of making laws should do it with the fear of God and without fear or favor to do anybody any good. This is not about themselves. It should be about the community. It should be about the country. After all, in other climes, we have seen people being in the National Assembly of those countries for 20, 30 years. It's because they are adding value. If you are not adding value, you think you get there, you begin to raise cap, begin to wear big agbada, and that is what will make you people to re-elect you at the end of the 4 years. You come back with some bags of rice, some okada, as if okada is what will grow the people. You bring things that will not have value. Most of these things they collect and sell and get because some of them need empowerment to even go into things that will add value to their lives. until our politicians begin to think what is right, what are the needs of the people in the area of lawmaking, in the area of whatever project that will add value to the community, to their lives. Lord, that will make the roads, everything that will make the country comfortable. People are not asking for too much. That is why you are elected to go there and represent them. You are the representative of the people. And many of them come back home after 1 year to say, okay, what are the needs of my community? What can we do? How do we collaborate either with the state government or with other senators and legislators to say, okay, what do we do? What do we need? You sit down, think, ask from people if you don't know. They will give you these are the needs of their people. Then you go back to the National Assembly and see how you work it out for them. Not that you just go with cap after election. They'll be looking for some don't even carry their phone after election and they want to be re-elected. It's not possible anymore. If it means anything, I know and I'm aware that many of our members did not lose their primaries because they were rejected by their constituents. Who said so? Majority were rejected by the constituents. Many of our members lost because of the process. You think so? If the so-called National Assembly members are good and they have been delivering, no matter what the process look like, people will still get them re-nominated. So it's not about the process alone. Ask your members what contribution have they made to the life of the people and the life of the community that they came from. Is it sitting in Abuja, crossing leg in air-conditioned offices and moving up and down, driving big cars that will change the process? No. Do the needful and the people will keep on electing you. The process which we foresaw in the House of Representatives, the delegate system, which unfortunately is not what the delegate system is supposed to be. Honorable colleagues, many of our members lost because they were not given a fair shot. We have good legislators, both here in the chambers and back home, and are true, who are probably not coming back because of this same process. When we fought for direct primaries in this house, we knew exactly what we were saying. It pains me very deeply that the process has gone the way it has gone. We will continue to push and continue to fight for our members, for democracy, for the institution of this country. Yes, it is good we have tested both sides. We have checked the direct primaries, and with the direct primaries we have known that yes, this is what you good people, when you get back, sit down and look for the best option on how to get people selected or nominated for position. I've experienced political loss, and I can speak for the feelings of loss and disappointment that arise as a result. From that experience, I wish to share with you the everlasting truth that none of us is divided by the outcome of any election at any one time. What defines us before God and our fellow men is what we do. Yes, now you are talking. And the time we have in public office and on earth, we are judged on earth and after by the works of our hand. Good comment. Quality of our service, the content of our character, and passion of our conviction. These are the things that matter most and will count in the fullness of time. But Gbajabiamila, honestly, I'm impressed with this last comment. Let people have the fear of God, the position you are. Make sure you add value to the community. Make sure you add value to people's life. Make sure that people see you to be doing what is right, not going there to be sleeping at the chambers. Well, what is your opinion about this? Kindly make your own comment known on my page as you subscribe. Thank you, good day, and God bless.